Mingala Kamya, I'm Angus Watson with the top stories for DVB. The European Union says the organisation does not have to answer for the police crackdown on protesting students at Lappanan in March. 127 students were arrested as police resorted to violence, and a demonstration that started off as peaceful turned to chaos. The EU has led crowd control training for Burmese police, costing $11 million over 18 months since 2013. However, just 4,000 of the 70,000 strong Burmese police force have received the EU training. Speaking to the press on Thursday, Ambassador to Burma Roland Kobia insisted that the training has been beneficial despite the police handling of the Lappanan incident.
So what we have seen, notably in the events of March, is that those who have been trained by the EU have behaved very well. We even have pictures, of certain policemen taking those who were hitting and taking them back, saying, no, don't do that. This is not what we have learned. But those who have not been trained maybe have behaved in a bad manner. And I agree with you that what has happened was bad.
Burma's President Thein Sein sat down with leaders from the United Wa State Army in Kentong Shan State on Friday. The meeting comes on the back of 12-party ethnic talks held by the powerful Wa group in their semi-autonomous region in nearby northern Shan State. Thein Sein also had the opportunity to sit down with Yord Serk, commander of the Shan State Army South. The Shan rebels have backed a possible future ceasefire, despite refusing to join the ethnic bloc that negotiated a recently agreed upon draft. Naypyidaw is awaiting ethnic deliberation on the possible peace plan. Burmese government this week insisted that it was ready to sign the draft ceasefire. Burma's Commander-in-Chief, Min Aung Hlaing, is in Pakistan, where he has met fellow military heads and the Pakistani president. Talks involving Burma's top general have focused on defence ties, including those with President Mamnoon Hussain. The president also reportedly pushed Min Aung Hlaing to ensure the equal treatment of Burma's Muslim minority. Min Aung Hlaing's official trip will include a visit to Serbia. His time in Pakistan comes as 6 were killed as a helicopter carrying an international delegation crashed in the country's north. The dead include Norwegian and Philippines ambassadors, as well as the wives of the Malaysian and Indonesian ambassadors to Pakistan. None of the Burmese delegation were aboard the helicopter flight. It's midway into Burma's mango season, and growers have produced just a fifth of last year's export quantity. That's not worrying farmers, however, who are riding high demand from China and a rise in the yuan value of the fruit. High prices are being fetched for the Saint-Alone variety midway through the season, as well as the Shui Hinta mango, which have both made up the 4,000 tonnes exported thus far. The high demand has been driven by a drop in production by a third, which producers put down to dry conditions in central Burma. You can find more on all of today's stories at dvb.no. Bye for now.